Hello, my friends. Bogdan is here, and today's topic I like very much. Let's discuss building a list of brands that are not recommended for work for you as an affiliate site owner or a manager or investor who wants to run or start an affiliate site. So what is the list of brands that are not recommended for work? Why we even built such list? So there are three basic reasons. When you get lots of practice in the field, you understand that having such a list will, greatly reduce the time for making negotiations for, especially for new affiliate managers who don't know all the picture in the market, who don't have necessary skills to discern one from another. Also, making such lists very important for maintaining the high standards of this affiliate marketing profession. And I invite you therefore to take your part. If you are affiliate site and if you have had lots of troubles with some of your casino operator partners, I invite you to drop me email or submit in comments particular information regarding a particular brand, including the name and so on, so that we may put this one on a list. It will help everybody because everybody who participates will have this list, and it's a community matter. So let's talk about criteria for building such lists. I have two of them. First is that the communication and negotiation process, if it's hard and really detrimental, and the second is the ability to maintain the terms of deal on the part of casino operator. So starting from the communication and negotiation. So it's let's say etiquette. So this is something that has to be observed in order to predict the activity afterwards the contract has been in place and we already have some money relations with each other. So I have four things. I have put myself a list of four things that I say are not allowed in marketing activities, including communication and operation and negotiation, that would put someone or casino operator on a list. The first one is manipulation. If you know, like I do, that someone is really trying to manipulate you in course of negotiation, is a good reason to put him on the list. Could give you an example. There will be guys. So the context of it is that I run a partnership marketers club here. You can always become a member of it. The partnership marketing club is a club of affiliates publishers who want to exchange information, exchange better deals with each other, get to know how to work with affiliates, and maybe stick to one terms and exchange the context of a real successful deals, a real successful casinos. So we've got lots of members, not so much members as I want to have, but we have some guys with us, and they would say, for example, there's a guys who go over the market and say, you didn't get lots of traffic. In fact, there's only a small traffic that you can provide us. And this is why you must put us for free without further conditions on your site. So I believe this is one clear example of manipulation, because you would try to make someone feel smaller in order for you to get what you want. And one example of such brand is 31Bet. They go and practices all over the place. Another example is being unprofessional in terms of long talks, long procedures with little or no results. So being unprofessional is a disease in this market, because most casinos would only employ startups or people who don't have any knowledge or practice of affiliate marketing, of marketing at all. And this is a market that's really built on clusters or great clusters of unprofessional people who don't even have clear policies, and they just go check with the manager and so on and so. So being unprofessional, being detrimental to you, stealing your time is also a good thing to remember if you want to put someone on a list. And okay, third idea is not being able to go and negotiate, not being able to compromise on terms on revenue share, because it's a bargaining. If you're very strict, if you're not compromising, and your terms are not really, adequate. So this is a good reason to be on the list, because at least you, as affiliate manager who would join us, you will know that these brands will take lots of time from you, but in the end of the day, they will not compromise neither on revenue share terms, not being able to advance some part of revenue share or make an advancement of sign up fee and so on and so on. So you just lose lots of time. And finally, some bad news is about when they would go and break the terms of deals. For example, you made a negotiation, you made a deal, and it's not observed in the end. You just go over again and lose your time. So I give you one example. We have very known example. This is Mega Paris or Bet 25/7 or BitSlot or BitStrike. The whole idea, the whole bunch of brand behind what's known as a mega partners. So these guys would set up a deal with us and then disappear, and other guys from them would step up and say, well, the team, the previous team was not professional, we just removed them altogether. I say, okay, but there's a great damage has been done to our relations. Let's start anew. And guess what? The whole thing just the same, goes just the same, repeats and repeats again. All right, so as we said, these are criteria of negotiation and culture, etiquette, and communication. There also is a criteria of being able to maintain, observe the term in actual work. So first, the gravest thing is being unable to pay. Unpayment is all over the place. So if someone is not paying you the commission, you must be thinking about placing this casino operator on this list. Again, it's not always about just refusal to pay. It may be about late payment or problems with payment or problems with some payment methods. If you feel that this is about the payment discipline, this is a good reason to put it on the list also. Finally, there are such things as a threshold. High threshold payment means that money would stick with casino operator and not go to you as an affiliate. You need this money. You have worked for this money, but they are not paying to you because they set a high payment threshold, which you might not be always aware of in the very beginning of communication, right? So, for example, I consider payment threshold of 200 is already high. 200 is a high threshold for a beginning affiliates who badly need money. We talk about commission, sometimes paid on performance. Why can we take the money from you? This is outrageous. When we say, for example, 500 payment threshold is a nonsense. So this is a good reason to put it on the list like this. And finally, restrictive terms of payment. Malheureusement, or I don't know the English word for this, but very, very bad practice right now. I give you example. We started working, and out of the blue, I understand. I know in the end of the payment cycle that I will not be paid the full amount of commission, because by the terms of this casino operator, I will be paying on a certain grade or certain scale. Is only part of, in the first month, I guess, 50%, in second month, 75%, and so on and so on. This is also nonsense. So let's put it all together. We have built this list. We know the criteria for this. This is criteria of breaking the etiquette in communication and negotiation, allowing manipulation, being unprofessional, being not compromised, strict on terms, being hard to do business with, and breaking the deals that has been set up, and also reasons of just outrageous activities on refusing to pay, on being late on payment, on being put in high threshold or restrictive terms of payment. If you know such, if it was with you, or you know such cases, please don't hesitate to email me or drop in comments here. We are building this list, and I'll be glad to share it with you. Thank you for watching. Bye.